Hey guys, welcome back to the Silver Sack, and today is Scientific Monday, so I have a pretty cool video for you today. Note the word cool. I'm in my kitchen right now because I'm doing something a little dangerous and I don't want to go downstairs, so let's get to that. So what we're working with today, guys, is dry ice. Now dry ice is obviously very dangerous, so be careful if you're going to try any of these experiments at home. But starting off, for this first experiment, you're going to need a plastic bag and some warm water. So start off by getting a little piece of a few pieces. Now be careful when doing this because you don't want this stuff to get on you because it can hurt pretty badly. This is why you need gloves. I'm not going to put these on right now real quick. So just hammer away at the dry ice. It's good. So now you take your plastic bag. I'm going to take my gloves off real quick. You open it and pour a little bit of warm water in here. And now you throw the dry ice in here. I'm going to pick this up, but I'm going to be really careful when doing it. So then you shut the bag, and I'm going to show you this outdoors because this is going to explode. Okay, so take your bag of dry ice and lock it up, sort of, and put it down and go away because this is going to explode. So let's watch this, and there it goes. So that was a little anticlimactic, but that's fine. Let's move on to the next experiment. Okay, so for the second experiment, what you're gonna need is, you're gonna need an ice cream scoop, because what you're gonna be doing is gonna be annoying people like crazy. So what you do is you take your ice cream spoon and put it into the dry ice. Let me show you what this does. Yep, it makes a really loud, annoying screech. And it also puts some holes in the dry ice. Yep. So I've annoyed my parents with this before, and it's funny. So let's move on to the next thing I've got a list here. So what you need to do now is take your warm water from earlier and get some dishwashing soap and just put a little in there. Then just mix it up. I'm just going to use this right here. That's good enough. And actually, put my gloves on again here. You take another hunk of dry ice off, and I will cut to me once I have that. Okay, so I've got my chunk of dry ice here, and now you just drop this. Actually, I'm going to make this a little smaller. Okay, then you just drop it in there, and it starts making dry ice bubbles that when you pop, they make a cool like dry ice bubble thing. The gas is completely harmless, and yeah, so I'm going to take this outside so that it doesn't get everywhere. That's cool too. It's a nice party pleaser. So now let's move on to the next project thing. So what you're gonna need for this is, sorry if you can hear that train. I live next to a train track in the background. So what you need is some warm water again, and a bowl that has a rim that you can use. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So you pour the soap in there, just nice and easy. Mix it up again. But this time you won't be pouring the dry ice into it. You will take a thin towel. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. Take a thin towel or whatever and soak it in there. And while you're doing that, take your other bowl and fill it up with hot water. So here's my other bowl filled with hot water. And now you take a piece of dry ice, make sure to use gloves, and put it in there like we've been doing. But now you take this, I don't know what to call it exactly, thing. I don't know what to call it. And then you just put it over the rim. You try and make a bubble, basically, over the rim of this. Okay, so that bowl was not working, so I decided to try my luck with this one. So, yeah, let's try it now. Okay, finally, here we go. So the bubble starts filling up, as you can see here, and let's just watch it go. Let's zoom in a little bit here. The trick is to get your towel really wet and really soapy. So there it goes, getting bigger. It won't pop. Oh, it's moving a lot. There. Oh, what was that? That was weird. Well, I'm just gonna pop it. Okay, so when you pop it, it really flows out in a cool manner. So, let's move on. Okay, that's weird. Now it's just making its own big bubbles. So, let's just move that to the side, I suppose. So, now on to my final, I guess, demonstration thing. So let's move on to that. So what you need for this is some vanilla extract, a mixing bowl, some sugar, some half and half, and of course your dry ice. So what you need to do is you need to, I'm gonna move all this to the side. What you need to do is start out by taking your half and half and pouring it into, I'm just gonna open this up, pouring it into your mixing bowl. So you take the half and half and put it in there. Next, you add a little bit of vanilla extract. It's kind of to taste, so I'm just gonna add a little bit in there. And finally some sugar, so just add however much you want. I'm just guessing right now, so yeah, so I will crunch up the dry ice and show you what to do from there. Okay, now I've got this dry ice here and the mixing bowl. So you start by mixing all this up. You can test it and flavor it to your liking, but now I'm going to basically crunch up this dry ice piece here a little more, and I will see you there. Okay, now I have these little dry ice chunks, which I will now proceed to put in here into the mix. So it's gonna start bubbling a lot, so that's fine. Just put all these little dry ice chunks in here and start mixing, and just keep on mixing until the bubbles stop, and I will show you what to do from there. Okay, at this point, when all the bubbles have stopped, just keep adding in dry ice, and yeah, make sure that if you find any dry ice hunks in here, to break them up. So just keep on mixing. Yeah, so if you find any dry ice chunks, you can just pull them out and break them up, and just do that. Make sure not to hold them for too long though, or you could just take them out. So just make sure you keep mixing and mixing until it seems as though everything has turned into the consistency of ice cream. So I'm getting there, just keep on waiting. A good idea might be to actually just put some big pieces of dry ice in there to cool everything down, and then once you've got the consistency you like, take all the dry ice out. So I'm going to do that tactic, and I will see you then, and we will test out this ice cream, it's actually dry ice cream. So I will see you there. Okay, so I have the dry ice cream here. Just keep mixing until you get the consistency you like. This is the best consistency I could get. So when you're done, make sure you look through very well for pieces of dry ice. This is probably the most important disclaimer in this entire video. See, here's a little piece there. Even small pieces like that, make sure you fish out. So, I think that's it. So, time for a taste test. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a spoonful here. I mean, it kind of looks like ice cream. That's so good. This is delicious. I mean, it doesn't exactly look too much like ice cream. It's very runny, but it's still good. Just make sure there's nothing, no dry ice in the thing while you're eating it, because that could hurt you pretty badly. So thanks for watching. Actually, I will do a green screen outro real quick, so I will see you there. Thank you for watching, and as always, subscribe to my channel and like the video. You can subscribe here. Thanks for doing that. I really appreciate it. Also, tell me if you like these Scientific Mondays. It isn't my most popular part of the week, but I like doing it, so just tell me if you like it. So, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.